NBC 10's Lauren Mayk is also joining us in the NBC 10 studios. Lauren, members of Congress have been waiting for more information about this operation, and they just met with a very important group of lawmakers about this, too.
Yeah, Fred, top leaders from both chambers and both parties, known as the Gang of Eight, have been meeting with administration officials for this briefing this afternoon into this evening. We've just seen them leaving in the past half hour. Now, this briefing was classified, so they are limited in what they can say, but we are hearing from some lawmakers about their impressions. Now, this is the first formal briefing for lawmakers since the strikes began over the weekend. Some Democrats have called for a war powers resolution that would limit future attacks on Iran without congressional approval. Going into that briefing, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer called the war, quote, Trump's war. Coming out, he was critical of the briefing. The House Speaker called it a great briefing and said he is convinced the U.S. did the right thing.
The objective was not regime change. The objective was to take out those missiles, the short and mid-range missiles, and their ability to produce them. We did that. That was objective number one. Objective number two was to eliminate their naval capabilities, destroy those and the missiles, and we are well on our way to accomplishing that mission.
A whole lot of questions were asked. I found their answers completely and totally insufficient. In fact, at least to me, that briefing raised many more questions than it answered.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio addressed reporters before that briefing. He talked about what led up to the strikes against Iran and said that it was clear that if Iran were attacked by anyone, it was going to respond against the United States.
We knew that there was going to be an Israeli action. We knew that that would precipitate an attack against American forces. And we knew that if we didn't preemptively go after them before they launched those attacks, we would suffer higher casualties and perhaps even higher those killed. And then we would all be here answering questions about why we knew that and didn't act.
Briefings for lawmakers in both the House and the Senate are scheduled for tomorrow afternoon. Those briefings are for all lawmakers. Again, they are classified. Jacqueline.